What is going on, you guys? Steven here from Airsoft Tech, and today I am bringing you guys the shooting test of this Lancer Tactical Multi-Mission Carbine with recoil. I believe there's two versions, one without recoil, one with recoil. This one being, as I said, the one with recoil. And guys, I gotta say, it feels absolutely fantastic. But if you guys are interested in purchasing this after you see this shooting test video, I will link it down in the description where you can purchase it on Fox Airsoft for around $180 to $185. So just like all my other shooting test videos, you guys, we're gonna be starting off with the Chrono Test. We're gonna be doing 10 shots with 0.20 gram BBs with 11.1 LiPo. We're going to see how strong this gun is shooting. Once we get the results from our first test, again, that being the Chrono Test, then we'll move on to the accuracy test. And from now on, you guys, for accuracy tests with all these guns I'm going to do reviews on and whatnot in the future, starting with this one, we're only going to be shooting from probably one distance. I'm going to pick a pretty fair distance. So for this gun, we're actually going to be shooting at around 90 to 95 feet, close to 100 feet, and we'll see how accurate it is at that distance. But once we get the results from the Chrono Test, the accuracy test, then we'll move on to the very last test, which is what I always do, which is the damage test. So we're just going to get something, shoot it up, have a good time. So make sure you guys stay all the way to the end so you guys see some destruction. And you guys, if you do like this video, don't be afraid to click that like button. I definitely appreciate that. But with that being said, you guys, let's start the magazine up, or let's fill the magazine up, start the chrono up, and we'll see how hot this Lancer Tactical MMC is shooting. Alright, so I have the chronograph set up for 0.20 gram BBs. I have 0.20s loaded up in the magazine. Before we actually take the first shot, I want to apologize for this super loud palm tree in the distance. It is super windy here by my house, so I do apologize if you guys can hear that, and if it's annoying, again, I apologize, but there's nothing I can really do about that. But anyways, here we go. Let's get started with the first shot. Again, we have this set up for 0.20 gram BBs, and I have 0.20s loaded up in the gun. So let's just put the stock in just a little bit so I have room to work with. Here we go. Alright, so shot number one, you guys. 438.7. 425.5. 436.9. 423.1. 426.1. 426.9. 424.9. 444.7. 444. Shot 9, 424. And shot 10, 421. So I'd probably say the average FPS is probably anywhere from the mid to low 420s to some extreme, shots going all the way up to the mid, 440s. So I knew this gun was shooting really strong before I even got it, because I've seen, reviews from other people and whatnot. So I knew this gun was shooting really hard. So with 0.20s, you guys, this thing is shooting like a tank. All right, it's just unbelievable. I definitely recommend probably using heavier BBs. I just don't feel like 0.20s is good for a gun shooting that, high, over 400. So anyways, why don't we go ahead? We're gonna set this up for rounds per second or rounds per minute, and we're gonna see how fast or the rate of fire for this Lancer Tactical MMC is. 569, kind of low. 568. 565. 565. Alright, so each time when we were doing that rate of fire test, the FPS was again in the 430s. So again, this gun is shooting really, really hot. With the rounds per minute, obviously it's not that great. I knew it wasn't going to be all that great because again, this gun is pushing a really big, heavy metal weight. Just back and forth to give that recoil. So obviously the rate of fire isn't going to be extremely high. So I wasn't expecting it to be extremely high, but rounds per second, 565 translate to around 9 to 10 rounds per second. So it's not all too bad, but it's definitely not, super fantastic or anything like that. So from around 90 to 95 feet, you're obviously not going to have a problem reaching your target. This gun is shooting well over 400 feet per second. But one thing that really impressed me was that every single shot that I took, not only did it reach the target, however, every single shot landed on the target. So it's not like I hit the plastic top or anything like that. this gun literally hit the target every single time from basically 100 feet away. And just to give you guys a little size comparison, I always do this. These targets are basically the size of my hand. So to shoot someone's hand, 100% of the time, every single shot you take, you're hitting someone's hand from around 100 feet. Just think about if it's a full, you know, grown person, you can shoot at their full body, not just their hand. So this gun from 100 feet is still shooting absolutely fantastic. So I definitely prove this gun is performing really, really well. But anyways, why don't we go ahead and get into the last test, which is probably the most fun, which is the damage test. So we're gonna set some soda cans up and we're just gonna start destroying them. Wow. Alright, you guys, I think that's gonna do it for the destruction. I'm just taking the camera off the tripod. There we go. Let's zoom out. Woo! There's that other first Sprite can. Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. This gun is just so freaking powerful. Look, BBs just go right through each side. Man, this thing is strong. Completely shredded up. All 3 cans. Absolutely insane. Man, this was actually really fun to do. I just love looking at these shredded cans when I'm done with filming these videos. I just think it's cool. There's that dirty Sprite in there, super dirty Coke in there, some, you know, dirty Sprite again from all the dirt flying in there. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I have to say though, before I let you guys go, this was by far the biggest explosion. For some reason, all this soda just came right at me. This was by far the biggest explosion. Maybe because the BB is just traveling so much faster, because again, this gun is shooting so freaking strong. But hey, who knows. But anyways, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed this shooting test video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as a whole. If you guys are interested, remember, link is in the description to Fox Airsoft, where you can purchase this bad boy for around $180 to $185. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, but until next time, I'll see you guys later.